Alright guys, so the original video footage was actually all deleted on accident, so I had to go back and remake this whole video, put everything together. So I'm just gonna quickly show you guys, because clearly it's not as good as it originally was. I'm just gonna talk and tell you guys about what I wish I did. So after we put that sand in there, we set up our structures, of course. You can see the big, medium, and small. We got our grass kind of planted in there. And then you're going to see me get ready to drop in some glass pebbles. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I actually really wish that I waited until the end here and put those glass pebbles in, because when I was filling up the water, it actually buried almost all of those pebbles. So wait until the end to put in your glass pebbles. And when you're using your hose, actually, I recommend you put the hose into the structure if you can. If you see like the one that I have there, I could put the hose in the structure, making for much less sand craters. And that's what you're gonna want. You're not gonna want huge sand craters. You see that? It's gonna look really bad on video, but I correct it in the end. Just don't make my mistake if you don't have to.
Aw, now there's a hole.
So when you see Rose put these fish in, we actually had them sitting in that bag in the tank so that they could get kind of acclimated before we put them in there. They were in there for about 30 minutes.
Alright guys, welcome to your new home. You like it?
The water looks so murky.
I know. It's the sand.
You can hardly see the angelfish.
Very nice. Or she, whoever. The placa was already like attached to the side. They're all like in one area. They're like, hey, I remember you.
So this is 24 hours later, our attempt at a freshwater tank setup, and it really still doesn't look that bad. I mean, the water's still a little bit murky, but I think that also has something kind of to do with the background that we just have for this tank. Got a little guy up here. So we actually did lose one fish, but only one. So we don't think it's a conditioning problem. We don't think that it's a temperature problem, because they weren't floating. They were just kind of there, and I happened to find them. So if that happens, keep them in a bag. If it's late, just put a little bit of water in there, in the bag, and put them in there, and just leave them there until you have time to go get a replacement. But I'm not too worried about that when passing, because this is the exact same type of fish. They're gouramis, I always forget. But this is the exact same type of fish, and they're doing well. They've been swimming all around, eating, just exploring and loving the new place. So I think this guy This, actually, looking closer at it, is not the one that we picked out, so I think that we got an unhealthy one to begin with, because the one that Rose had was so much more red and like orange and blue, and I don't really even want to mess with it. But yeah, that's our setup. So
Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry we haven't posted the last few days. We have a lot of new content coming out. This is a sneak peek right here.